Great arm, great leader.
Hit him on top of the head, and he goes to second. It goes to first base, and that'll put Kiermaier down at second, who was moving with a pitch anyway. Not the start Nate Wills was looking for.
Not at all. I mean, in some respects, this is what you look at Elwood. This is the kind of team that they are.
Among their 3 losses this season, first pitch, call strike 1. Runners at first and second. Second offering to Watts, bounce back to the pitcher. He'll get some force at third, gun it back across the diamond, and he'll beat it out. 6-1. Pretty good size.
One of the things he does and does well.
The 0-1, swing and a miss. With runners at first and second. Check of the runner at second. The 0-2 missed a little low, now 1-2.
Who does put the ball in play.
1-2, swing and a miss. That's a big strikeout. 2 outs at the top of the first for Luers. First offering. 1-0, little bender up the middle. That's got some eyes. It's going to get through. That'll plate at least 1. Watts will end up at third. The throw there. Nothing doing backdoor at second base. And a big 2-out RBI single for Tyler Bunn. He used the left fielder. Little fister over the second baseman's head. That'll plate another one. Believe the runners will stop at second and first, respectively. Tyler Bunn moves down to second base, and back-to-back RBI singles has Luers out to a 2-0 advantage.
How about it? You know, Mark, you talk about a team that everybody steps up and does what they're supposed to do.
Cameron Baker wants a piece of it now with 2 outs. The designated hitter steps to the plate. Runners at first and second. First offering to him is called strike 1.
Off Pepler.
Baker at a 394 clip. Fans and the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2 just missed the corner.
Didn't miss by much.
1-2.
Did not miss by much.
Kicks and fires right down the middle for
just
called strike 3. They find themselves in a 2-0 hole. First offering, he waves at it for called strike 1. From third to first to the infield, the 0-1 pitch in there for called strike 2. Isaac Baker behind the plate, 89 strikeouts and 25 walks. The 0-2 just outside. The 1-2 bounced toward the left side. Wisp gathers it in, bobbles it a bit, throws it high. The runner reaches. He's going to make the big turn and head on down to second base. Dennehy on with an infield single, and I would think a throwing error moves him to second base.
Absolutely. Now, you're talking about with, you see this. Ground ball takes a little bit of a short hop, if you will, and gets up on the hands, not able to handle it right off the bounce. Dan Wisp. And if you give Dennehy that much time, here's a kid who led the state in stolen bases a year ago, Mark, and he will make things happen on the base pass.
Worsley strolls up with a runner in scoring position. Throw back to second base just to let him know that he's there. Actually,
I'm going to tell you what, I think you're right. I think it's base hit because he has such great speed. Puts pressure on the opponents.
So they'll give him the error for bobbling the ground ball and then give him another error for the throw to first base,
exactly.
The errant throw, which moved him up to second.
Oh, this is in.
That's a seeing eye single down down the first base line. That'll plate 1 in a hurry. Sliding into second base with a double is Kevin Worsley. Elwood not wasting any time.
Extra base.
Nobody out and still a runner at second base. Now, you're talking about scoring a run early on a guy who had a 157 earned run average and 74 innings pitched coming in. So, uncharacteristically, Kiermaier getting jumped on early.
Yeah, they've probably not played anybody with the team speed overall that this Elwood team has.
Caught it on the outside corner, counting it at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That breaking pitch is really, really, I mean, it is. He starts you out right in the right belt high, and then just drops it off on you.
2-2 back to the screen. That'll move the runner up. Kevin Worsley, the third.
Their quickness as a team and their speed.
The 3-2 to Darren Jones. That one missed. Runners to the corners now.
So now you got the situation. First, third team likes to run.
20 RBI. He's hit a couple of homers, has 8 doubles on the season. Big old swing and a miss of the first offering. Down 2-1. Luers scoring a couple. A little bleeder towards the left side. That's going to drop and plate 1 run. Runners will be at first and second with 1 out, and they've tied it all up.
Make them put the ball in play.
Nate Wills at the plate, the pitcher, a 400 hitter on the season.
I came right at him with a fastball up in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch took a little something off, and he punches it back to the screen. 0-2. That one outside, trying to get him to chase a bad pitch out of the strike zone. Nothing doing, though, and off the RBI single. Punches that one to right. It's trailing toward the right field foul line, and he dropped the baseball and goes into the first row. Hammock showing tremendous speed and tracking it down, ends up in the first row of the grandstand after the ball trickles out of his glove, and a nice effort goes for naught. It's a long strike.
That's a great effort. A great effort by Taekwondo Hammock. I thought he had it just at that last instant as he gets right to the fence. You see it come out of his glove. He's one of those kids we talked about earlier, played on the championship football team. These guys are winners. There's no question at all. They expect to win. They know how to win.
Well, down there, you get to that foul line, you're going to run out of room in a hurry.
Yeah,
as soon as you cross the line, and plus you have the
Yeah.
pitcher's mounds down there for the bullpen and the home plate area and whatnot, and that's a different feel once you get on that warning track and you know what's coming. It's the wall.
It's a tough deal. He made a great effort to get to that point.
The 1-2 pitch. Skied toward the middle portion of the field. Center fielder trying to track it down. Finally, Tyler Watts gets a beat on it. One out, runner still at first and second in an inning in which they've tied it up at 2. Talking about the Elwood Panthers. First offering was a ball. The 1-0. Caught the corner, even at 1-1.
Very like him. Throws fastball outside, comes back curve on the outside part of the plate.
29-3 versus 27-4 for the 2A title game. That would look like the same spot, maybe up a little bit.
Yeah,
didn't get the call.
Up a little bit on his fastball.
Shakamak beat Cowan for the 1A title, 6-2 that final. All the scoring done in the 5th inning of the 1A game. That one in the dirt, and now subtly in the driver's seat is Jacob Hartman, the left fielder, with a count of 3-1.
You think fastball in this pitch, but as well as Kiermaier throws the curveball, don't be surprised if he throws a little breaking ball.
3-1, slap back to the screen, counts full now, 3-2. Do you dare start the runners here with 1 out?
With the way they play, absolutely. But, again, you got a left-handed hitter. And the other thing you have is a pretty good pitch, Isaac Baker with a great arm. So I doubt if they would do it.
There they go, outside the ball.
As I say that.
So bases will be loaded.
Well, he walked the hitter anyway.
As Hartman draws the walk. Baker went ahead and fired it down to third before the pitch call, and it was indeed a ball. Bases are loaded now with Zach Taylor, the third baseman, strolling up.
As I say that, you do get a glimpse, though, of Baker's arm. I mean, and again, why not?
First offering fouled out of play. Zach Taylor on the season, 68 trips to the plate, 27 hits. He scored 24 runs. He's knocked in 16. He has 6 doubles and 5 home runs. Close to a 400 hitter at 397. The 0-1. Took a little something off, found the inside corner for called strike 2.
That's a big pitch.
This is a huge out.
Yeah, big pitch because you see Luers, their third baseman, Tyler Brennan, really sneaking in.
Infield at double play depth. That one just missed off the corner, trying to get him to wave at a ball out of the strike zone.
They got corners up. They're playing for 2. It's second and short. First and third in, play at the plate. Textbook, baseball. You're hoping to get a ground ball.
Slaps it toward the second baseman.
There's one you wanted.
Millard grabs it over to the shortstop. Back to first. They got him.